we are watching Satanism in Pokemon and MTG. Oh my god, this video. It's old. This is old YouTube, but if you have never seen this, you need to. This is 30 minutes of a pastor trying to convince his clergy of old people that Pokemon is an evil, satanic import from the Orient. Now, that might sound racist, because it is. That is not my words. That is a quote from this video. This guy here, who you would expect to be the #1 demographic of Pokemon, right? Is apparently a pastor who used to be satanic and is now rallying against the evil words of Pokemon. And I want to preface this by saying he knows so much about Pokemon that I am convinced he's a fan. But yeah, I'm just going to let this play. It's
now,
so good.
A lot of things come over from the Orient.
See what I mean?
A lot of things
right off the bat. That's his quote, not mine. A lot of things come from... You can't say that, man.
come over from the Orient.
A lot of things.
Some things have a big impact on us, and some things don't. I can't think of anything that come over from the Orient that actually had a
We're gonna have
big
the guy
impact or a
preach to us
phenomenon
on the
type
beach.
craze,
I think it's fitting.
other than Godzilla. And it's called Pokemon.
I love the projector with the fucking like the
And it
school
stands
projector.
for Pocket.
And also, I just want to point out, this looks like he printed the images out, but his printer is really bad, so he went back over and traced some lines. Because you can see how, like, some of the Pokemon are all blurry with no outline, and then there's some parts where there's a solid black outline. It's kind of just where he chose to put the Sharpie.
Monster. And it even made the cover of Time magazine.
It even made the
Now,
cover
the
of
first thing I
Time.
want you to notice is, do you notice any symbol up there that you've seen before? The spiral. And it stands for what? Male fertility. Okay. Now, male fertility.
Of course. The spiral. You've seen spirals before, right? Every time I see a spiral, you know, like a hypnosis clock or whatever, I come.
And you see up here in the top, here's a creature, an alligator-type creature over here, dragon. Kind of a funny duck-billed thing down here. And this is an interesting character over here. This character over here is called Mewtwo.
I love
And
his
Mewtwo
reference.
looks like an alien. If you look at him
Can I just say, this guy really doesn't like Mewtwo.
real carefully, he looks like an alien. But you know, the first thing that I noticed about that thing is, when I looked at it, and I looked at those eyes, I said, you know what? That kind of looks like the things that we used to pray to inside that circle.
Huh?
Now you notice that he has a particular salute that he's given. And he's in this pose. Every time
A particular salute.
that you see Mewtwo,
What, the arm up? Or...
he's
I know it's the 3 fingers. I'm doing a...
in this pose. Now he has 3 fingers.
Isn't this the Boy Scout salute? Isn't Mewtwo just like a Boy Scout?
And those 3 fingers are always sticking out like that. Now, he doesn't have 5 fingers like we do. He has 3. But if they were the 3, on us, they'd be this.
Yeah, man.
And that doesn't mean hook 'em horns. Doesn't mean I love you. Doesn't mean one more. It means hail Satan.
It means Hail Satan. Undoubtedly. Obviously. Mewtwo is a Satanist. Proven. Facts and logic.
It's the satanic salute that all Satanists identify themselves.
Yeah, all Satanists identify themselves with the 3-thumbed salute. That's why, here. I actually really want to pull up a
Sells with.
reference for this. Yeah, baby. Look at this Satanist. Do you see this Satanist right here? Do you see this? This devil worshiper? Look at this devil worshipping child holding up 3 fingers like this. He must be of Satan.
Now, it doesn't make any difference what I say. It's what their own material says, because their own material will give them away.
Will it now?
Okay?
I love
so I'm
this
going to read
part.
to you. Here's the direct quote from
Yeah, this is damning evidence from the website of the creator, proving that they are, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Satanist.
The web pages of the producer of this game. Listen to this. The Pokemon trading card game is a new collectible card game that is made and distributed by Wizards of the Coast. What is a wizard? Male practitioner of black magic.
There it is. Obviously. The company's name is Wizards of the Coast. Wizards perform magic. Magic is of the devil. If you don't understand the logic, you must not be a true Christian. You must be suffering from brain rot. I don't know what to tell you, but I...
Wizards of the Coast, the same company that made the best-selling game Magic the Gathering.
Oh, no.
Magic the Gathering is a heavily occult-laced trading card game which has been very popular in the 90s. And I should also tell you that Wizards of the Coast also owns a subsidiary company named TSR, and TSR is the company that puts out all Dungeons and Dragons material.
No! These Satanists have a monopoly.
This is the same company that puts out Pokemon.
Is it?
So let's see where they're coming from.
Where are they coming from, man?
Now, from
It's
seeing
just
the
the back of a
symbols,
card.
your actual discernment should now begin to be sharpened. How many see a circle?
I see an oval, actually.
How many see a pentagram? Yeah. If you look, there it is. See that?
Nope. Not even a little
Magic
bit,
the Gathering.
man.
This
See,
is
I love how he didn't even like draw lines to like
game.
make you get it. He's just like,
Now, parents,
you get it, right?
in case you don't know what that is, that means that your
Satan.
child actually becomes a character in the game. Actually becomes a part of the game. And that's
if you
what
die
makes
in
it
the
exciting
game,
is there's
you
not
die
many
in
games
real
out
life.
there, clip that I read about 2 weeks ago,
Yeah. No.
that
you got it,
spoke
man.
of a young boy in Maine. I don't remember what the town was, but it was in Maine.
Sorry.
And he came home one day and asked his mother about Magic the Gathering and said that the teacher had decided to use Magic the Gathering, this card game, as a new and exciting way to teach mathematics in school, in their class.
That actually sounds fun and interesting.
And they
Shout
even
out that
formed what was
teacher.
called a magic club, and
That
that all the
sounds
kids were
awesome.
part of this magic club. Well, the mother
Okay.
said, well, you're not going to become a part of that. You're not going to be in that. But one of the
'Cause it's
kids had
satanic.
given him one of the cards, and that card he showed to his mother, and that card was called Necromancer. And on that card, it showed spiritual beings actually being risen up out of the ground, out of
Did it
their
now?
grave.
How could it?
And then he asked his
That's
mother,
awful.
what does summon mean?
What does
And
that
she said, why do
mean?
you ask that?
How
And she said, all the kids on recess pick up huge sticks, wave them in the air, and say, spirits, enter me.
Spirits enter me? That's a bit sus.
True.
That's a bit sussy.
This is All Hallows Eve. Now, we're told that there are 150 species of these particular creatures on the face of the earth. And we're also told in the material that
I love how he talks about it like it's real. Now, there are 250 known variations of this creature on the face of the earth, all right?
these pocket monsters
These
are
pocket
creatures
monsters.
that inhabit the world with humans,
There are over 30 variations in
And
the Galapagos Islands alone.
that they can evolve and grow in bigger and better
They
creatures.
evolve faster than humans. They're a real threat to modern
Now,
society.
the object of this game is gotta catch 'em all. And they tell you that if you catch 'em all,
The fucking
you
guy in the
become
back
a
who went,
Pokemon master. Listen, parents,
Parents.
that word master will appeal to any child
Is that some message
because they can become a
that you want
somebody.
your child to know?
They can become a master. And you know what? If you're the master of something, you don't need mom, you don't
You
need
don't need
dad,
mom. You don't need
you don't
dad.
need grandparents,
You don't need any
you don't need
grandparents.
aunts and uncles,
You don't need
need
aunts, uncles.
school,
You don't need
and you
school.
probably don't even need
you
a
probably
church
don't even need a church.
because you're a master.
Because you're a master.
You can become a
You
god.
can become a god.
That's the premise of what this has been
That's
teaching.
the premise of what this
You
is
become the
teaching.
Pokemon master.
You become the Pokemon.
That's the whole
master.
premise and the whole goal of this
The
game.
whole goal of this
Now,
game.
this is the main character right here.
I love that he just says that like trying to be the best at something is a negative trait.
If this was clear,
Is
if
it?
this was
It
actually
looks
clear, you'd see
like
that
it
that's
was
a halter
hand-drawn.
top. It stops right there. And she's got short shorts on. And you know she's got to be about the same age as what Ash is.
Where does this go?
And she's described as Ash's companion. And listen what it says about her. She's headstrong and stubborn, constantly arguing with Ash. typical woman. No, just kidding. And here's Brock
I
over here
forgot
in the
he
corner.
said that.
And Brock is by far the most hormonal because his fascination with the opposite sex many times gets him or the group in trouble.
Okay, now, can I just say, that is this man's best point. Brock tries to fuck every episode, all right? I don't know what the hell is wrong with Brock, but that man cannot keep it in his pants.
And then there are two characters, and one's called Jesse, and the other one's called James. Jesse and James are stuck up, fashion conscious, and you know what? In the program, they're also prone to cross-dressing.
Oh,
Now,
Now, I'm going to preface this. Now, everybody watching, I need you to know what you're about to see is an outdated take. I just needed to say that.
if you don't know what that means that if you feel like you're a woman in a man's body, you wear women's clothing. You dress like one. If you're a woman who feels manly, you wear men's underclothing and dress like one. Mm-hmm. Cross-dressing. Mm-hmm. Oh, what kind of role model would that be? Okay, now remember at the first, I think that's enough right here, because I think we've got a pretty well good established.
1, he conflates cross-dressing as being trans, and 2, oh, what kind of role model would that be? This was like the 2000s, by the way. This wasn't like the 80s. This isn't that old. I just want to...
I'm just saying. Remember that I said
anyway,
that
back
if
to why
the characters were the kind of role models that established the kind of values, standards, and morals that we wanted our kids to have when they got to be an adult, that this game or this particular thing is okay. Remember we said that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's examine what we got.
Let's examine.
Headstrong, stubborn, quibbling, self-centered, vindictive, obnoxious, hormonal, sexually preoccupied, evil, thieving, cross-dressing jerks.
Whoa! Someone in the background just went, no. No.
But I mean, even if I wasn't a Christian parent, I wouldn't want my kids to grow up with those kind of traits. Then
that's like every Zoomer,
actually
dude.
Say that they get their energy through energy balls.
Man, you're killing me.
And here is a picture of cute little Pikachu, and he's.
And I love, he thinks that the card game, the anime, the video games, they all operate on the same logic. So he sees the energy cards, and he thinks that in the games and anime, they need an energy card or energy ball to do an attack. He thinks that. I love that he conflates all of the different Pokemon things into one amalgamation. So they need energy balls to function. That way they can, do the attack in the anime, because Ash is a bitch.
And now you notice he's not quite so cute anymore, and his little satanic tail is really erect. And now,
real erect satanic tail there. Oh, yeah.
now, parents, if you're not up on Pokemon, you need to be.
Why?
And one of the things you can do is go out and buy the official Pokemon trading card game player's guide.
Oh, my God, man.
And you can get this at any store that sells any of the Pokemon stuff. I mean, anything. That they actually show the energy balls that is used to make these monsters bigger and better.
That's not how they work.
I want you to see them. I hope you can see them from where I am. I'm going to hold it out here so hopefully you can see it. Look at the yellow. What do you see?
What do you see there? A lightning bolt? It's the same satanic Z from earlier.
Lightning bolt.
I love that someone answered.
Look here. All-seeing eye.
The all-seeing eye. Yeah, sure.
Everybody see that? Up here is the clenched fist, symbol for rebellion, anarchy. Right down here is a powerful witchcraft symbol where my finger is.
A powerful witchcraft symbol. It's like a JPEG of a fucking pixel art flame, man. Oh, it's powerful witchcraft. Uh-huh. Oh, Jesus.
Powerful witchcraft symbol, and it's a symbol for fire.
Yeah, I can see that.
Down here is another powerful witchcraft symbol.
That's a leaf, man.
Actually, a New Age symbol. They call a New Age symbol for Earth.
You think if that was something else, he would Like, if that was just a ball of Earth, like, if that was a picture of Earth, would he still say it was an evil symbol? Like, this represents the UN. I think, because it's all made up, obviously.
Do you think they just built this game, put these on there, and said, hey, let's just put those symbols on there. They look cool. Kids won't know what they are, but they'll like them because they look cool.
Yes.
Or did they put them on there because they know what the meaning of each one of those symbols is? And they want to desensitize our children to seeing those symbols so much that when they see them in other things, hey, no big deal.
It's a JPEG of some fire.
There is a devised plan going on for the battle of our children's minds. Gotta catch them all.
Makes no sense.
Gotta get them while they're young. Gotta induct satanic doctrine. Gotta put these symbols in their spirits.
Where does it say that?
Gotta put these monsters in their heads.
Where does it say
Gotta
that?
mess up their dreams. Gotta mess up their reality. Gotta break up the family.
Gotta what? Break up
Have you ever tried to get talking to a child
Oh, there's chemicals in the Pokemon that are turning the kids gay.
when he's into this game? Remember that the whole goal in all of these role-playing games, and especially in Pokemon, is to become the master.
I just love how he, like, villainizes him. I hate that he gets an applause.